right, time to see if I can get this updated and possibly clean this printer because it's dirty. This was the first time I used this USB, and it looks like this after I pull it out of the Neptune. Ah, I see. I just pulled off the blue parts of that, which is frustrating. I honestly think this USB is bugged, so I cannot update the firmware no matter how hard I try, but I came up with a solution. We can still save this Dragon. What I'm going to do is delete all the links up until this section right here. Because like I said, gluing these would be impossible, but there is a transition layer right here that we can just, I'll break the link and we can, I don't know which way it's going. Oh, it's going this way, yeah. So we can break the link like right here and reattach a new one. It's going to be a little messy, but we can do it. We can save this Dragon. Now that does mean I do need to remove some of the supports, which I'm probably not going to do today because I have to go to work soon, but we can save it. I had to hit the record button with my nose because I wanted to see if we could get this. I do have a tripod, but it's currently next to the printer, and I don't want to get it, but I want to get this off. I also may have been a little too rough and separated. That's fine. That's happened almost every time we've done this. It's the weakest point of the Dragon, but yeah, this could work. Or this had more problems than initially thought. This matte blue is breaking off, yeah, in places where it shouldn't. Well, now it's not. But some of them did break off. Oh yeah, see, that was way too easy to break off. And when I come down here to this orange, it does not want to break. So the light blue was under extruding or had adhesion problems. All right, I am learning this may have been for naught because there are issues everywhere. This is breaking a lot easier than it should be. Like it printed fine, but it's breaking in places that it shouldn't be, like up here. I mean, I guess I am being a bit rough with it, but it still shouldn't break that easy. Now, I knew there was a risk to this because I was using so many filaments, and some of them were old, some of them were new. I think I have a better way that we're going to print this Dragon at full scale just to see how it'll look. And to do that, we're just going to print it layer by layer and then connect it up at the end, because I think that's going to be way easier, less filament used, and faster. All right, I've got the whole plate set up. I'm going to get out of this mode so I can actually see colors here, which is not working as well as, there we go. The one thing I like about Prusa Slicer is I can hit 3 or 4, I can't remember which one, there it is, 5, to get a side-by-side view. And they're the same level, they're just offset a little bit, but yeah, we're just going to do one level at a time now. And then in Orca Slicer, which has a proper Neptune 4 Plus config file, we're going to slice it with tree supports, and then we'll send it. This defeats the purpose of the challenge, but without me being able to update the firmware, there's no way I could finish the challenge anyway. All right, and it's uploaded. Let's see if it'll print this. And good news, it's actually printing. So I'm going to slice the rest of the files or get them prepared to print. This should be done by tomorrow, hopefully, as long as it doesn't run out of filament and we don't catch it, because I'm going to work here very shortly. But yeah, this will hopefully be done before I leave for work tomorrow.